Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In today's episode, I think we're gonna free Karen. He's evil. If you watched the end of my last episode, he's clearly someone who is quite evil.
Please, I'm so cold.
Couple of ways I can do this. One, I can do this.
Enough! My sauce is my own!
The sauce is mine.
I wouldn't have taken you for a ghoul, but attacking a child? That's dark. Then again, the Meister's chosen ones tend to be full of surprises, don't we?
I knew you weren't a child.
Siva's standards were always uneven. Looking at me, then looking at you, that hasn't changed.
I know who you are. You need to stand down before someone gets hurt.
He laughs, 3 measured chuckles, each a little more disturbing than the last.
You're God-woken, yes? Oh, but it's always so hard to keep track of the names they give you. First sorcerer, then God-woken. You want it bad, don't you? The Seekers told me the same thing.
Same dialogue we've already had.
The light, but not in the way that he showed Lucian to... The last time they tried to stop me from expressing myself, I killed a dozen of them stone dead.
Where can Lucian be found?
I can do that. I know where Lucian is, but it's not quite as simple as that. Ahu and the Seekers have Lucian imprisoned beneath the tomb. They tap into his source and use it for themselves. I know how to access his cell. I can show you the way once we pass the path of blood. Together we can do this. Together we can save Lucian. Together we are the truth. What do you say?
He's dangerous. We should kill him.
Nice story. Time to die.
A razor grin unfolds upon his lips.
You're mad! I can't let your madness threaten the Great Divine! In the name of Lucian, I'll put you down. It's my duty to kill you. It's also my pleasure.
Apologies for skipping some of that dialogue. The reason I did, that's terrifying.
Don't you?
He has apotheosis. Why are you stealing my sauce? You don't need it. You got apotheosis on. Damn. Actually did some damage. Losa could die. But now it's my turn. And I am probably more powerful than you.
I'm ready.
Did I use it? I did use adrenaline. Good. Okay. It's tempting just to burst my load all in one, as it were. But instead... I think we do this. 2 can play that game. I'm gonna get myself an inner demon. Who goes between Losa? Not him. Not him. Means it's him, yes? You have no armor. Oh, come on, you should have been blinded. It's alright, he's attacking the Red Prince. I'm cool with that. So, similarly. Up here, then we do Source Vampirism on him. Oh yeah, he still has magic armor. I always forget about that every single time. In that case, Epidemic of Fire. Let's check his... He has 80% resistance to fire, so maybe fire isn't the best. Even still, we get a crit, still not as much damage. Go invisible.
They called me a mistake!
Hello.
I so appreciate what you've done for me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must... They're wrong about me! They were always wrong about...
You know what? Safety save. You know what this safety save is for, by the way? He killed Solara. And I refused. I usually never reload in games like this. I usually just go with whatever it is. But because Solara is completely incapable of staying alive in a case like this, I refuse.
He does no harm.
I refuse that he can do this.
I just want to go home.
Okay. So, let me... wonder if instead...
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear.
Beware. Stand tall, Seekers. For we hold madness captive.
We can find him later, that's the thing. And Solara is far less likely to die later.
Be free.
Also, what happened last time is he murdered himself with Pyroclastic Explosion, which is dumb. It's also a dumb way to win that fight, is the main reason I didn't want to do it. You know what I am going to do, actually? I'm going to leave.
Am I gonna die?
And I think... Yep, I'm going to do this. Somewhat, what would be the word? Aggressive of what I was planning on doing, but if we leave and come back, I believe that means he escaped. Because that happened last time, and you can see all the blood around here.
What madness could have caused this mess?
Terrans unleashed! The mistake repeated! You must contain him, return him, destroy him!
Teleroom Mistakes claims Lucian is alive and being held by Ahu and the Seekers.
His lunacy is all perfect.
Alright, I'll step away. Alright, so he's now gone. What we're now going to do, he broke the source collar, is we're going to fast travel to the city square. We're going to come up here and approach Lord Kem's place. This is all game knowledge that I have, by the way. I'm kind of being exploitative.
My friend here has taste. Care to trade, friend?
Because I'm pretty sure... Huh, odd. I do remember him coming and murdering civilians here.
Shouldn't take the risk.
But then again, maybe I'm an idiot? I could have sworn that he came here and started murdering civilians, but maybe I'm incorrect. Also, it could be changed. It's worth noting that to this day, the definitive edition of this game keeps getting updated. So maybe they've changed it to something else. I don't know. Huh. Well, I'm just gonna trust the game that sooner or later I'm gonna find him again. Very strange, though. Maybe he's going towards... I could have sworn it was going that way, but maybe you go over this bridge? Also a possibility? This is all me trying to remember... trying to remember shit that happens in this game. I thought I was pretty good at it, to be perfectly honest, but... clearly not, because... I cannot... I'd specifically remember him killing civilians over near Lord Kem's place. But I guess that just doesn't happen. Yeah, I don't know, something screwy is going on. Let's go back to the sewers. What we were originally doing down here, which was finding the dwarves. That's what we're going to continue doing today. I went the wrong way. Can't remember what the right way is, however. Must be this way. I thought this way sent you back up into the prison. Maybe I'm wrong?
Bloody thing's been boarded up. Not very well, though. Bloody thing's been boarded up. Not very well, though.
Yeah, indeed. Takes you to the prison. That's what I thought. I'm confused now because I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. So this takes me up. This is where I came from. Maybe I missed something down there? I potentially missed something down there. That's something that could have happened, I suppose. Alright. I'm gonna keep looking for these dwarves. I'm gonna cut, and I'll be back when I've figured out what the hell I missed. Alright, we're back. I missed the really obvious thing, which is in this room, if you just walk across here, through this door right here that I somehow fucking missed. This is locked, but look, I have faith in Luce's lockpicking ability. Cannot be picked, really. I mean... this wall is open. Can I not just do this? I should have field of view here, right? Yeah, it kind of worked. I love some of the, like, answers to these puzzles. It's literally just, oh yeah, just walk to the other side of the door, you'll be right.
There's enough death fog here to kill everyone in arcs. I've spotted something.
I'm just gonna take that death fog barrel. There is the brick we needed. I'm gonna give it a quick save here. Oh, it auto-saved. It knew me well. There's a Fahrenheit over there and nothing else, which is weird. I don't know why they allow you to go over there just for like one herb, but whatever. But we've reached where we were trying to get to. I can't believe I missed this place going through.
A guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear draws a bead of blood from the artery in your neck.
It's also on fire.
Halt! State your name, now!
Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your spear. That is no way to greet a guest.
Interesting.
Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security?
Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
Cool, you crazy bastards.
Your Highness, Bloom of Duna, Flame of the Forge, I present to you the spouse of the sun, the world tamer, the Red Prince.
She knows me.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand.
Remark the sewer stench. This is an unusual place for royalty to be holding court.
The woman called Isbale glares at you with stony face and obdurate eyes.
You are in the presence of royalty.
She's in the presence of
Your Highness
royalty.
is due proper respect from subject and admirer alike.
I'm neither.
Now. Let's not intimidate our guest further, Isbeel. I am yet too intrigued to give him leave. Why do you allow the Crimson Prince before me?
My queen, the scaled specimen before you is a god-woken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The claimant.
The queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbale a sideways glance. Isbale's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of.
Acknowledge you are indeed godwoken, and the Lohar has spilled her evil secret.
The queen opens her mouth as if to speak, but her companion shushes her and raises an index finger.
Whatever Lohar might have told you is neither here nor there. Now then, we adhere to a certain decorum in this court. I am sure you understand, my prince.
Cut the introduction short and demand Isbel divulge his intentions.
Goodness, I've met street urchins with more manners. I'd think lizard royalty would have more respect for ceremony.
You're all peasants.
Well, I see no reason to mince words, Godwoken. You're here to die.
Isbeel, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows.
Your Majesty, the Godwoken is no ally, but enemy. He would throw your plans in disarray. You have worked so hard. Arcs must fall to the death fog.
Note that Isbel seems to hold much sway here. Was attacking Arx truly the Queen's idea?
I am no monster. Isbeel, what say you?
Justinia turns to Isbale, looking for answers or comfort, and Isbale begins to chuckle. Her laugh is low and measured at first, but grows in magnitude until she can barely breathe.
Oh, but you're a clever one, aren't you, Prince? Fine. I'm tired of pretending I serve this weak wench anyway. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the death fog. The wheels are in motion.
Isbeel?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory writ. They will believe it was your will, your plan, your command.
Wait for the cringe response. This situation could resolve itself.
Guards, arrest Isbeel. She is no child of Duna.
The guards unsheath their blades and point them not at Isbale, but at the
Well,
queen.
fuck.
I'm afraid I have other intentions.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbale, right hand of the queen.
Oh, good. You are awake.
Technically not.
At first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbeel, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet, though. I dare say you'll be begging to die before long. So I'll start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there. How strong a dose can a Godwoken handle? How long does it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
Reach for your weapon. You don't take kindly to her threats.
You cannot move your arm, your leg, your head. They are no match for the pull of gravity. Your lips open, but no words spill forth. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me. Oh, it's good to give myself a rest. Those masks can be darned pesky.
Summon as much source from within you as you can. Maybe you can break free.
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbel shakes her head at you. Tut tut.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Now, let's move on to death fog. Live or die, you've already proven most... Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Isbel turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your bones and muscles awaken. You've regained control of your body at last.
What's wrong with it? God! Come! The God Worker's broken free of my spell! I've got to get
You're all gonna die. Wrong choice. If you were gonna steal source, you stole it from the wrong person. Boom, bitch. Okay.
I'll yield to none.
I'm worried about Solara down there. I'm hoping he teleports out. How are you going, Rube? Yeah, you're not too bad, Solara. Damn it, I can't see him from there. You have a lot of health. Let's fix that, shall we? Healing him with poison. Makes sense. Damn. That's dangerous. Luckily, she didn't leave my area of effect, which was stupid of her. Solara, did you teleport out? Nope, you're still there. I'm just gonna end this quickly, I guess. I need a better angle on this. Whatever, this gets 3 of them.
riddance to a bad dwarf. Now, find the queen.
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed. To kill everyone in the city.
It's a preemptive attack. Queen Justina pursues victory with cunning. Nope. She's not a monarch, she's a tawdry murderess. And a murderess should never be tawdry.
You can't fight darkness with darkness. You just can't. Whatever she intended, the end result will be more death and destruction.
Indeed. Alright, how are you? Solora is back to full health, we're fine. Hello.
Do you think Arx is safe in my death? I faced the grave before, you know. Yet through the God King, I have eternal life.
Consumer source. The God King must be denied the pleasure of it.
You must be the God King to claim me. How is it you?
I could have asked her questions, but that would have run the risk that she might get taken away by the God King. And fuck her. Alright, while we're at it, let's eat some more corpses. Alright, so, let's give myself a save here. Let's have a look.
The great machine sits before you. Pipework tentacles outwards and upwards. The conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above. Even through the seals of the great cistern, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside.
Inspect the device further. It's time to deal with the death fog once and for all.
A faint gossamer of death fog rises from a junction where the release valve meets a pipe. A switch allows redirection to a different pipe, labelled C. The junction currently leads to a pipe labelled Arx.
That other pipe leads to the sea. Redirect the flow. It'll minimize the harm.
If we try smashing that thing, the leak's only going to get worse. Flip the switch, diverting the flow to the sea.
The machine creaks to life, and the death fog begins to flow through the other pipe. You hear the howl of the fog as it travels the pipe towards the sea, and the machine winds down. The cistern is empty. All is silent. The machine sits silent and empty.
Alright, now you could destroy the thing. Nevertheless, let's eat the last bit of sauce. Oh. There's people in here.
The spirit laughs soundlessly at something unseen. You realize that what you thought was a maniacal glint in his eye is, in fact, the last glowing embers of the acidic fire that burned his eyeballs away.
Jesus.
A nauseating wave of pain and fear washes from the spirit. Pain from what was inflicted upon her, and fear that her suffering would never end. The spirit struggles for breath, a breath that will never come. An eternity choking to death beckons.
Jesus. Boys, to get down here.
The spirits
Consume their souls.
And then she...
Ugh. Can't leave these people like this. Eternity of dying of death fog over and over and over again is just no way to live.
A nauseating. The pain you inflict on her is real, but she realizes that it will soon be at an end. She gives herself to you.
I like the fact that this acknowledges the fact that you're effectively euthanizing them.
The spirit laughs. His laughter turns into a scream, and then he is gone.
He was mad with pain. Cool. Is there a way to get out of here? I guess... And you can probably teleport up here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So, let's loot the last two. Apparently Isbil says she's not looted, even though she is. Probably worth going to find the Queen, I think. If she's still alive, that is. This looks suspicious.
I've spotted something.
Oh. straight up an illusion. Let's put Spirit Vision on here. Hello.
Twisted and torn in her heart and her mind, the spirit emits an unbearable desire for it all to be over, for good and forever. But as oblivion beckons, she changes her mind. She reaches out and desperately clings on to existence. And then she is gone.
Well, that just makes me feel bad. Alright, so seemingly I can't get through this door. Well, I mean, that's a shame. Losa, I need you to follow him through the poison. In that case, I guess we have to go the other way. Which is through this, which I guess is...
What's this? I found something.
Indeed.
That sounds like the Queen.
I'm coming for you. Isbiel, the traitor! Where is she? I will split her black skull in two!
Isbil's dead.
By whose hand? Yours? It should have been my own axe to slice her neck. Take me to her bones. I've a mind to chop them into pieces, the foul witch!
Justinia struggles to control her rage. She closes her eyes. She breathes the Sue's fetid air. She waits.
She is dead. And that is that.
You have much to account for. The death fog was almost deployed. Thousands could have died.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people. The sinking of the Peacemaker.
Doesn't make it any less evil.
Smuggling operation. The Death Fog, Black Peak Isle.
Power always comes at a great cost. Sometimes you have to take some lives to save others. And I shall always put Dwarven lives first. You must understand this.
I mean, they're the people you're supposed to serve, I guess, but...
It was only a matter of time, she said. And I never doubted it. The scouts talked of living weapons nailed to crosses, of blank-faced wizards, an entire force of them. If we didn't come for the Order, the Magisters and Paladins, they would come for us. They had my ear all the while, the Black Ring. I'm sorry. Truly sorry. To think of it.
Inform her that Mikhail Ross is concerned.
Bless his heart. Please do tell him to rest his mind. Mikhail is no man of courage, but he's as loyal as a fresh-fed pup. But do be sure to keep my whereabouts private, at least for now. My concerns in Arx must remain my own.
Talk about the wedding and the void we're going to attack there.
The void closes in then. It's so much more dangerous than even death fog. Death fog we can see and smell. The void is empty, intangible. We don't know it's there until its creatures are upon us.
Ask about Isbil. Who was she? What was her role?
She was a scientist of sorts, or so the town criers chanted. She knew of the ways of nature and beyond, and I invited her to court to show me. She healed the sick and soothed the wounded. I saw it with my own eyes. I brought her close. Her words were wise, and her aims, well, they seemed so pure. It was after Alexander assembled the quorum that Isbiel turned my mind to thoughts of war. Our scouts and spies aided Dwarven sorcerers where and when they could, but Isbiel insisted the monks and shriekers would touch Dwarven land. When we came to Arx to prepare, she rarely left my side except to tend to her laboratory. I'd no idea what atrocities she'd been committing there.
I mean... she was manipulated, but she wasn't mind-controlled. Like... I convinced her out of this argument. The most vile of traitors is still yet to die. Her.
Unless
Unless you've felt the pervasive weight of the crown, you've no authority to judge me. Each of my subjects is like a child to me, and a mother protects her children. They have a right to a future.
She pauses, then lowers her voice.
Yes, I was wrong. Yes, I was weak. But I'll never apologize for putting the kingdom above all else. If it is to survive, then its enemies must be vanquished.
Sure. But you would have made far more by releasing the Death
Queen
Fog.
is now free of the Black Ring's thrall. Leave her be. She's not a threat.
Mikhail and Ross wanted to see the Queen to safety and intend to do just that. We did promise him.
Queen nods a goodbye to you.
Until I can return to the kingdom, I will be at the Chem Estate. Royalty is always welcome there. Paulina would have it no other way.
So there's a ring, a hat. Quite a good hat, actually. Arguably not as good as what I'm already wearing. And some boots and some gloves. Gloves actually might be better for Losa. We'll have a look. No, they're not. 400 magic armor is pretty damn good. So I guess I'm just going to sell that. Here's Bill's research journal. Subject, human male, formulation DF12. Expected results. Dwarf female, Death Fog 12. Expected results. Human female sorcerer, Death Fog 13. Unusual. Subject resisted initial muscular petrification and lung atrophy. Lived 7 minutes beyond typical expectancy. Post-test dissection revealed most brain matter still largely healthy. Interesting. Sorcerers possess greater resistance to Death Fog, and Glowdwoken may be even more resilient. One of the reasons she was attacking us, I suppose. Ethereal Storm. Still have a Death Fog barrel on me. I need to remember that. Probably come in handy, actually. As much as, you know, I talk about how, oh, you shouldn't use Death Fog. I mean, I will. Given the opportunity. Alrighty then. I think we're good. She's kind of a beast.
The Queen can handle herself.
Yeah, indeed. She kind of murdered her way through here, didn't she? Like, damn. Any of you guys have corpses? Seemingly no. Interesting. I just got a bunch of random ass potions. And here's Bill's notes. These bloodstained notes contain the gruesome details of experiments done on prisoners here, including, interestingly, the amount of source that was extracted from each of them. Interesting. That's where the missing prisoners went. Oh, we got the painting. Past mistakes. When we returned to his cage, Karen had vanished. Yep, missing prisoners. Isabel took the prisoners as subjects for her experiments. Interesting.
Isabel leached the source from these people. How very clever.
The spirit before you is paper thin, as though there was hardly enough source in it to manifest at all.
Reach into the woman's gossamer soul, seek out her memories.
You used source to heal a sick child. The Magisters threw you in jail. Then, in the night, came the dwarves. They marched you blindfolded through the sewers, clapped you in irons, and took you apart for your source.
Unfortunate.
Take me away from here, please. She can't keep us here.
Touch what remains of us, his soul, her soul. The pronouns are really screwed up in this dungeon for some reason.
A humble builder, when your source powers surfaced, you knew you were in for the joy. But you ended up here, stolen from your cell. They took you apart in search of your source. You died, screaming.
Hello?
The shade of a spirit shimmers before you, barely visible. Its source has been sucked nearly dry.
Finish for the spirits.
The
Memories.
sorcerer, a dissolute dwarf with a big mouth, you were thrown in the slammer. Fort Joy beckoned, but you woke up hooded, being dragged through the sewers to a painful end. You never saw the light again.
And finally, fucking child.
Papa? Help me, Papa. The lady took something from me.
Jesus. Children, I just can't fucking deal with children. There's a book here. Sheet of paper? It's just a blank sheet of paper. Let's look at this book. This book is unreadable. Well, I don't care about it then. So let's keep the research notes. I can't remember what any of these do. They are made from people, however. I wonder, actually, can I give them their source back?
I don't feel good. Help me, Papa. The lady took something from me.
I wonder if you can give them their source back. Another book. Hew and hack from the elder tree, slice and slash from the elven seed, then in the blood of grapes immersed, a masterwork rune will soon emerge. Elven seed. Oh. So you make a small masterwork rune. I believe it takes live wood. Interestingly. See, like, presumably, if I remember correctly, these bottles are what's left of their source. I wonder if I can give it back to them. It seems like something I might be able to do. I'm going to take this, because why not? Everyone loves a painting.
What's this?
Also,
I found something.
cool. Secret room. Bark at the rune. Masterwork rune. Not what I wanted to do. A letter from Isbill's laboratory. Maybe this will tell me. That's the same thing. Isbill, you have done well. He is pleased with your work over these months. Ensure that it is detonated. We will have our new world.
Isbale was planted in the royal court quite some time ago.
Indeed.
This conspiracy has been a long time brewing.
Interesting. This here is... Damn. I'm carrying too much. Could it be this death fog barrel I'm hefting around with me? Perhaps. Flaming Crescendo can go to her, and she can learn it pretty much immediately. Oh, she already knows it. I guess I'm selling... put it in the bag. Why not? Potion of Strong Will, that's impressive. Put my books into my other thing. Sellable. It is this death fog barrel, by the way, that is weighing me down. I'm 159 now, though, so I can carry that. Combine this, turned into bone dust, I'll be able to carry it a little easier. I believe bone dust is actually lighter than bone, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'll take it. I'm pretty sure these potions, from memory, and I have a pretty poor memory of this, but I think they give you a source point, is what they do. I mean, Losa needs to start carrying some shit, clearly. Take this painting. Weighs 5. I guess take our unidentified stuff, and you can get that identified. Sure. That'll do. We'll leave it like that for now, because I don't want to actually, I don't want to sort the inventory. We'll take a lucky find. Pretty sure we already had that, but whatever. Alright. We're like already sitting at 45 minutes, so I guess I'm going to end the episode here. I was going to go back and go to the prison and tell them where all their prisoners went to. But I think I'm going to do that next episode. We'll do that at the start of the next episode, because we're already at like 45 minutes. But that's going to be it for this episode, so if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. I'm of two minds about letting the Queen go. I did promise that I was going to let her go, and the fact that Lothar said to let her go had no small part in my decision. If Lothar was indifferent or wanted to kill her, I would have killed her. But she swayed me. I generally trust Lothar's opinion on things, so... Anyway, that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you next time.